The days are getting shorter, but my to-do list grows. Maybe it's a seasonal thing, but every year around this time, life starts moving super quickly and it's quite easy to feel burnt out or a little stuck. I had the joy of celebrating many friends at their graduation this month. And I know that everyone is exploring different trajectories in life at their own pace, but with another year of studies to go and not much else on the horizon, a small part of me still feels shaken up and quite ready to hibernate somewhere far, far away with the lights off. There is this long-time life lesson which always circles its way back to me when I grow complacent, and it reminds me that I do actually hold quite a bit of responsibility for how I choose to feel. For me, this usually comes in the discipline of keeping a good routine, avoiding the endless scrolling rabbit hole as much as I can, as well as keeping myself physically and spiritually nourished so that I can better show up as the person I want to be. But when things do hit a wall, I've never been very good at actively getting myself unstuck. We're often encouraged to sit with our emotions and embrace them, feel them and whatnot, but I tend to go further than that. I hand over my signature and hop out of the driver's seat. Yeah, I need to work on that one. When you're lying in what feels like a stagnant rock pool, it does take a certain amount of courage to stop wallowing. It's never a walk in the park, although this time, that's exactly what it took for me to get going again. It's not going to be a one-size-fits-all, but here's how I managed to find a potential way in. Step 1. Survey the damage. We had 2 weeks of intense thunderstorms earlier this month, and the willow tree in the park didn't take it so well. But am I only seeing it that way because of where I currently stand? Step 2. Gather, glean, and process. What have I learned from this? And what can I do with that? Now's the time to process the hard stuff. Yep, simply process. Acknowledge what's happened and how it makes you feel, and strip away the unnecessary doubts and put-downs secretly trying to hitch a ride with you. Step 3. Take it home, but leave it alone. Leave to dry completely. For willow cuttings, this takes months. Just prop them upright on the back doorstep or in a garden shed, and with the least effort you can, simply coexist. Forget you left them there entirely. It takes the strain out of waiting for something which literally dries slower than paint. Carry on with the things calling you. Talk with a friend, cook a comfort meal, stretch in the sun, resume a daily routine. Step 4. Come back when the time is ready and approach slowly. Dried willow needs to be soaked in water before you work with it so that it becomes pliable again and doesn't snap during the weaving process. I like to wait until consecutive days of rain come up on the weather forecast and leave the willow branches lying out in the yard for a few days. You might be wondering, what was the point then of waiting all that time for them to dry if they're only going to be rehydrated later? Well, you can absolutely weave with fresh willow, but the branches will shrink as your finished basket dries, and it feels pretty disappointing to see the shape and structure of your basket loosen and warp, especially after all that effort you put into making it. There's really no need to rush with these things. Step 5. Peacefully close an old chapter to attend the birth of something new. Maybe it's retrospective wisdom, or maybe a little artwork. This is a tactile experience, feeling sensations as they arise, seeing how things fit together, though sometimes imperfectly, and learning how wrangling tricky things with your hands doesn't have to hurt. Well, my basket is clearly quite wonky. I've still got lots to learn and practice. The next time another opportunity arises to turn unwanted materials into something new, I'll practice my hand at it again.